everyone, my name is Natasha Walsh and welcome to my video about online dating. Today I'll be discussing in what kind of ways sexual or romantic relationships are constructed online. Online dating is rapidly becoming what is normal in our generation. It's slowly becoming rare to find people who met in the same sort of ways that our parents once did. In a 2013 study, 42% of people knew someone who's an online dater. However, as much as online dating does have its risks and can be quite tough at times, it is a convenient tool that is easily accessible and much faster than meeting people physically in real life. However, how come it has all these negative connotations behind it? I'll discuss that shortly. A German study that compared people who have dated online to people who have never touched the service before found that people who had been dating online had a significantly lower level of extroversion personality traits compared with the others. When thinking about my own personal experiences while dating online, I thought about the difference between dating people who are offline and online and the experiences that I found that I've come across. And the main one that comes to mind is the fact of the expectations sexually. Usually, most people dating offline, I found that don't really expect anything on the first date or at all. Whereas people I've dated online have that expectation straight away, even through the first conversation. I got me thinking why this is, and I realised that a lot of the people that you meet offline are people you have already a mutual friend with or connection. Compared with that, the people you meet online, usually you don't have that connection to start with already, so there's less need for the romance or to win that person over. This also makes it very hard to tell what people's motives are. Whereas usually offline, you have that mutual connection to chat to and see what they're sort of thinking. Whereas online, it's very hard to tell the communication through text. While talking to a lot of my male friends, they tend to speak to a lot of women, whereas I only speak to a couple of men while I'm on these online dating sites. This seems to be backed up by evidence where men seem to be more inclined to maximise the number of users they contact, with 58% having sent message to more than 25 women, whilst women seem to be inclined to contact fewer men and they try to establish a more substantial communication, according to Scarlett and Chris. A lot of the people I meet are actually online. I bartend every Saturday and Friday night and feel like the people that hit on me over the bar tend to be people that I never speak to again. Rather than people who I meet online, who I chat to, usually will turn into a date or eventually lead somewhere. Whereas a lot of the people I meet in person doesn't really go on to anything. I still kind of tend to get a bit embarrassed by saying I am on Tinder or with my ex-boyfriend meeting him on Tinder. Whereas it kind of seems like it's becoming a bit more normal nowadays. As discussed by Chalkley, there seems to be a progression in the fact that online dating seems to be more acceptable than it once was, and that younger people are actually less embarrassed to say that they are trying online dating in a way to find love. So my advice to anyone who's starting out online dating is to just be careful. The main issue with online dating would just be the fact that you never really actually know who you're talking to. As much as it's a great source to meet new people, as well as creating new relationships, it can also be a dangerous one. We all know the stories, and people are told very important when you are meeting up with people online to always meet in a public place and take extra caution, as you don't actually know the person you're meeting up with. Online dating isn't always about finding a relationship. A lot of the time it can be about just having a casual hookup or even having an affair. Or sometimes a lot of people use it to actually make connections with people that aren't sexual. So thank you so much for watching, guys. All of the details on the music will be in the link down below, so be sure to check it out. Thank you.